morning. I'm here with Abhishek Jagasia from FMD 9 batch, and he's from Stratton Consulting.
Stratton Consulting.
So can you tell us a little bit about the company?
Okay, so Stratton Consulting is basically a business HR advisory and consulting organizations that works with family businesses to professionalize themselves, helping organizations transition from being a family business into a professionalized family business by getting in modern linked business HR processes. So that's our focus.
Okay. So in the past 1 year, can you tell me about one successful deal you all have made?
So if I talk about a successful deal, I would have to, this is with an auto component manufacturing organization based in Aurangabad. In fact, Stratton Consulting started off 6 years back as a recruitment company. However, we transitioned in the last 2 years into business consulting and business HR consulting. And we were recruiting for this Aurangabad-based organization, and obviously reaching out to the current lot of clients made a lot more sense. So they always had issues with respect to their HR not being business HR or business oriented. So they called us in for an audit. So after actually following up with them for 2-3 months, they called us in for an audit. When we went in for that audit, we had decided that we won't only bring out the issues that exist within the HR department, but go a step beyond that and find out business issues that we can work on via the HR department itself. So we did an audit and we understood where the HR department needs to pull its socks up, where it was only focused on administrative focus, and how they need to transition to adding value to the business as compared to just payroll and just admin. Once we gave them the HR audit report, it turned out to be pretty much a success, and they got us on board. We've been working with them for the past 5 months now successfully, and they're pretty happy with our work.
Okay, great. And can you tell me about one unsuccessful deal that you had in the past 1 year?
So when I talk about an unsuccessful deal, I'm unaware about the reasons as to why they've been unsuccessful. Obviously, we do try and find out as in how we can, but unfortunately we don't get the right reasons every time. But I'll give you an example of a company that we worked with and it did not turn out to be fruitful. So we pitched to this organization which is into marketing, and when we met them, we thought that there was a great wavelength in terms of how we should work together, because they were also looking at innovative HR ideas at their end to implement within their organization. And we were very excited to work with them. But when we started work with them, I think what we learned along the way is until and unless we don't have a clear-cut plan of action approved by the client, it doesn't make sense to move forward, because we always had the plan of action at our end. But the client kept changing that over 15 days, over 20 days, over 1 month, depending upon priority. So after every 15 days, there was another priority, and we probably got lost in terms of which direction we need to move in, because we didn't get a sign-off in the initial stages itself that this is what we'll achieve in the first 3 months, or this is what we'll achieve in the first 6 months. Eventually, what came out of it was in the first 4-5 months, bits and pieces of everything was done and nothing was complete. We decided to part ways because we personally felt that the client was somewhere confused in terms of prioritizing his or her work for us, which is why we decided to give up that client, and it was a mutual call that both of us took together.
Alright, thank you for your time.
Thanks, sir.